with David's Cookies, which is my favorite brand of anything you put in the oven baked on the planet. But these are scones. And here's what I'll tell you. If you don't buy these, you're crazy. And I don't mean that as an insult. I'm just saying, if you love delicious baked goods and you think you've had a scone before, because I've had them, and they're normally dry. They're dunkers. Yeah, they're dunkers, right?
Yep.
These, it's like a croissant, married a muffin, married a pastry. They are amazing. They are delicate. They are flaky. They are, when they're warmed, either in the microwave, which you can do for like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, or you can throw them in your oven or air fryer, you will be in for the most delicious treat you have ever had. Amy and I were just talking before I came on air. I'm like, you know how hard it is for me to not take a bite out of this right now?
Guy had to hold himself back.
We have 3 flavors. My favorite has always been the cinnamon. Before the show, I ordered the combo, where you can get 7 cinnamon, 7 blueberry. You can get 7 of the brand new cranberry white chocolate chip, 7 of the cinnamon, or you can do the combination with the blueberry and the cinnamon, or you can get 14 of each. Please do yourself a favor, because on Christmas morning or whatever holiday you celebrate, and you're tired and you're hungry and you don't want to make a giant breakfast, you want to have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or a cup of hot cider or eggnog, and you want to take your scone and enjoy it. Guys, out of all the baked goods that David's make, this is hands down my favorite.
It is.
I love, and I'm going right in on cinnamon.
You go in. So I love that you talked about, we have 3 very special flavors, 14 huge scones that you're getting. They're baked and ready to eat. You do not have to lift a finger and do a thing other than open the box and start enjoying. They're gonna come to your door baked fresh. You can throw the whole entire box, you're getting 2 boxes, throw the whole entire boxes right in your freezer. They last for 6 months. You can put it in your fridge, or you can just keep them on the counter and enjoy them. But cinnamon chip is what you've got there. This is what I'm holding in my hand. I want you to look at the oodles and oodles and oodles of cinnamon chips. And of course, you guys, I love putting a little drizzle of honey on that cinnamon chip. I just think it adds that itty bitty little bit of sweetness you want, because they're not overly sweet. The cinnamon chip. My son's favorite, the next flavor, is the blueberry. Now look close at these blueberry scones. These are jam-packed.
I ordered
with
those.
plum
Look at the size
tart.
of the
Look
blueberries.
at that. And look how moist it is on the inside.
Not dry.
Not dry. When you talk about a scone, you can go and pay $7 at a fancy restaurant and you can get a scone and it's gonna be hard. Look how soft and flaky that is. It's kind of like between, think a biscuit and a muffin. You get a little bit of that crunch on the outside, but the inside is so tender.
It's not crumbly.
Soft. It's not.
It is layered like a pastry.
Yes, it's
like a croissant, like laminated almost.
Layered.
Yes.
And so many big, plump blueberries in there. So that's the blueberry flavor.
I put butter on mine.
That's what my son does.
Before I eat it, I want to open it up. I want you to see what's inside.
He loves butter.
Look at what's inside there. It is unbelievable. And by the way, I've had the blueberry. I had them last summer. You were here. So I ordered 7 of the cinnamon and 7 of the blueberry. But you told me about the brand new flavor.
Yes.
And I am a huge white chocolate freak. I love white chocolate.
I say it all the time. I'm a chocolate lover. I'm just a chocolate. This cranberry white chocolate chip, it's brand new. I'm so excited we have it.
Wow.
There's so many flavors in an adventure you go on. We've got the little bit of crystallized sugar on top, so that gives you a little bit of the sweetness, not overly sweet. When you open it up, we have 2 different kinds of cranberries in here. We have frozen whole ginormous cranberries, plus we have premium freeze-dried cranberries. So many cranberries in there. And then, of course, those creamy, yummy, white chocolate chips to add just another level of just taste and flavor to it. But look again, look at all this soft, I mean, it's so soft and tender. If you tried to bake scones at home, I don't know if I've never tried and I will never attempt now that I have David's permanently in my freezer. But it's like a science. If you don't get all your measurements correctly, if you don't get everything.
Baking is like that anyway.
Yeah, it's a science.
But when you do a scone, you need to be a French pastry chef.
Yes. Or they end up hard.
Or they're dry.
They're kind of rocks.
You have to know how to cook them. These are ready to go. All you need to do is take them out of the freezer. You can let them come to room temperature if you want, or you could pop them right in the oven.
Right.
Because you can put them in frozen.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
this is how I store them. This is how they're gonna come to your home. Let me show you this box right here. So you're getting 2 boxes. There's 7 huge ginormous scones in each box. You're getting 2 boxes. They come just like this. It's
size
already
are these?
marked for you.
Look at the size of these.
I know, just huge.
Guys, that's hard for me to eat, a whole one.
Yeah.
And you got 14. Did you know these are the
14.
lowest price we've ever done on these with free
Ooh,
shipping?
I'd get them now before they sell out.
Lowest price
But this
ever
is how they
and free
come.
shipping.
You're getting 2 of these boxes. You put them right in your freezer or your fridge. If you put them in freezer, it's 6 months. Open them up. They're beautifully packaged. This is such a great gift. Open them up. You grab out. Do you want 1, 2, 3, 4? You want the whole box? 14 scones, 6 months in your freezer. They're baked fresh. You don't have to lift a finger.
No.
When you get these home or when you decide to eat them, I always say I like to warm them up a little. So you can pop it in your oven, gently warm it up. I honestly just put it in my microwave for 30 seconds if it's been in my freezer. And it's delicious. It activates all those real ingredients, the cream, the creamery butter, all of those delicious ingredients. But huge ginormous scones. This is, I'm telling you, this is the perfect gift. Take it to your kid's school, take it to the office, take it to your hairdresser, take it to anywhere where you just want to have an easy gift where you can just
real whole
that.
giant blueberries.
Plum.
And again, look at the texture of it. It's not crumbly, it's layers with butter and they're amazing.
Cream and butter, and that's the difference when you go to like a fancy coffee shop or a fancy place and you pay a lot of money. You don't know when it was baked.
I'd pay $7, $8 for that. And you know what we're charging? $2.85.
Oh my gosh.
Less than $3 a scone.
And soft. And I want you to know the flavor so you really know your choices. So right here I have the cinnamon chip. This is full oodles, delicious cinnamon in there. Not overly sweet, just that perfect amount of sweetness with that cinnamon.
I love that you said that. You're right. They're not sugary.
They're not.
This is not a cupcake.
This
is like a breakfast or a late
buttery,
night.
melty, savory.
I like that because you can always add butter or honey or powdered sugar. I don't think it needs anything but a little warming. You have to warm them. I'm just telling you don't want these cold.
Look at all these delicious blueberries. You even see them there on the bottom. Blueberry, and it's flaky layers. So you've got the blueberry option. You can do 14 cinnamon chip, 14 blueberry, or my personal favorite flavor is our brand new cranberry white chocolate chip. Look how delicious that is. You can do 14 of those. Or look at all those cranberries.
Look at how it holds together. Oh
2
my
kinds
gosh.
of cranberries. Ginormous
There's like 6 of them
frozen
right there.
cranberries and premium dried cranberries. What I recommend if you're new to David's, you're new to Scones, if you have a favorite, let's say cranberry orange is your favorite, you're getting 14 scones. I would do a mix. I'd do 7 cranberry orange with 7 blueberry. Then I'd get another order of 7 cranberry orange with 7 cinnamon chip. You know, get a couple orders.
I want you to see the layers. See how it's different. It does not fall apart and crumble. You normally think scone, you think cardboard. It's gonna be dry. I mean, these are tender. And look at the size of the berries that are inside here. I mean, guys, we are so busy. This is our today's special. I just want
to eat.
You and I are trying to figure out who's gonna take the next bite.
I know, who's gonna talk so
blueberry.
the other one can eat. And this is, I'm telling you, so my son, Christopher, I love you. I was talking to him today. He's staying with, the grandparents.
Yeah.
And I was telling him, I said, Mommy's gonna do the scones. He loves the scones. So what did he say? Rara, we call Grandma Rara in our house.
Okay.
Rara and Christopher need to share 2 scones. Share 2 scones because he wants the blueberry and
both.
the cranberry.
I get it. I'm right behind him.
So they're running to the freezer and having scones. But it is something like, especially for the holidays, you want something nice and special in your home. Baked, fresh, ready to eat.
$39.95.
Pull it out of the freezer.
Yeah.
Have it
And by
ready.
the way, I love also that, like, the blueberry has a little glaze on top, just a little bit.
Just a tiny bit.
Just a tiny bit, which just makes them shiny.
Yep.
The crumb topping on top of the cinnamon is just the stupidest thing. You will, and I mean that in a good way. You will absolutely flip. Well, you'll bite into it thinking, oh, this is going to be really super sweet.
Yeah, no.
And then you'll realize it has a little bit of that sweet salt, savory and sweet.
Yep.
It's amazing. And then finally, these are a treat. I'm I'm not angry that I didn't order these because I knew I would see you, so I know I can steal a couple after the show. But I got half blueberry and half cinnamon. You're gonna get 14 of these.
14.
Think about this on Christmas morning. You know what I mean? You want something quick, you want something easy, you want to relax.
And two, when you get these, pull these out of your freezer, put them, you know, whether you do the microwave or if you want to put them in the oven, you'll get that nice smell in your house.
Better in the
of
oven.
That baked, fresh.
Problem is
And so-
nobody wants to wait.
No, but you don't have to wait long because
Right.
you're just gently warming them up. But you get that nice baked freshness. So if you have guests or
crumbs in
family
here.
or anyone over, it's an experience for all of the senses. But these 14 baked fresh scones, you don't have to grocery shop, you don't have to cook, you don't have to clean. You just get to sit and enjoy. This again is my favorite. Look at the inside of that.